I went to the facial nerve clinic and at UAB in Birmingham today, and I got a lot of interesting information and help, and I'm really thankful that I went. I mean, they weren't able to literally do anything, but they were able to answer questions for me and give me advice on what to do to help my healing along. So the first thing that they told me was that they had me do a bunch of facial expressions, and they told me that they could actually see some movement under my eye right here. They could actually see my eye trying to move, and so that was like a huge deal to me. I had no idea. And they also said that I have tone in my cheek here, and that's a good sign. And of course, the movement that I already knew about, they noticed that too, and they said that was really good. And they said that there is some things that are like learned behaviors, I guess, over time of not being able to use one side of your face, and that one thing you can do is try to like tape the unaffected side to keep it from moving when you're trying to exercise this side of the face. So they showed me, you know, like to get a piece of tape on this cheek and to tape it like this, and that way when I'm trying to smile on this side, I can exercise it alone, so I can learn to move it independently of the other side. And so I will definitely be trying that. They also said that I needed to try to do some eyelid stretches, and so they held the top of my eyelid, and with their other finger they stretched it down like this, all along different areas of the eye, and that will help with my eye blinking and everything over time. They, I told them, you know, I have facelift tape on my eyebrow. They said, well, you can also use it under your eye to close your eye a little bit, I mean, to make it not so big. And so I'll be trying that next. And what else did they tell me? There was so much good stuff. They said that they could do an EMG if I wanted, that they didn't think I would want to. An EMG would tell them, you know, how well my nerves are doing and healing and all that. I don't really know exactly, but they said it's kind of painful. They said they stick a whole bunch of needles in, and there's electrical stimulation, and so I was like, they said it wouldn't really tell them any more than what they can see visually, so they're not going to go ahead with that unless I decided I wanted it. And they did tests, or they didn't do tests, but they did test my ears to see how they were doing and everything. Everything looked fine. They were testing that to see if I had Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. They said since I have had this for such a long time now, that it's possible that I might not recover fully, but I mean, people say that all the time about people in the Bell's palsy forums. A lot of them have been told that they would never get any facial recovery back, and then they recovered fully. So it's possible that I still could recover 100%. But goodness, I'd be happy with 95%. I'd be happy with even 80% at this point. It'd be nice. But my mouth has been turning up a lot more, and I feel like it's getting a little stronger. Like, see how it's turning up? It wasn't doing that before. It would slant completely downward, and so I'm excited to see that. I really do believe that it's going to be getting a lot better, and maybe even quicker than it was over the first few months. It might be a little bit, like every day I might see a little bit of improvement. I have noticed that when I try to brush my teeth and spit, I can spit a little bit better, which, you know, I wasn't able to before at all, really. And so the fact that I can even do it a little is great. Eating has become a little easier, and also drinking without dribbling it's definitely gotten easier. And I think it's because my bottom lip is doing better. Not my top lip yet. My top lip's still just like, you know, like this, but anyway, they want to see me again in 2 weeks. They took pictures, and so I hope that they'll let me see the pictures if I have like a before and after. They had me do a bunch of facial expressions into the camera, and so I'm just excited because it's things are finally changing, things are finally happening, and And it may be slow, but it's worth it if it's progressing at all. I'm just thankful. So anyway, that's my update. Today is day 102, I think. So I'll talk to y'all later.